Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Cancer for the week of February 27th, 2023. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And thank you for everyone who has. I'm at 862 on the subscribership. I'm still doing the weekly horoscopes for the rest of the signs. So when they're up tonight, late tonight, probably in the morning, show your love and support and make sure to subscribe and also check out your rising and your sun sign. So on Monday, we have a big giant stellium in the sign of Aries in your 10th house, which is awesome because it's like a time for social climbing or corporate climbing the corporate ladder. This is a beautiful time for moving forward with your career. For some of you, this is like work and home, work and home, work and home. For others of you, if you're still looking for a job, look no further because friends could be showing you the way, or you could have an easier time getting a job. A great time for those of you who have businesses or side jobs or side businesses, because this could be a time where they're picking up and you're getting busy during this time period as well. So this is a beautiful time for that, impressing the right people at work during this time period as well. I feel the focus is more towards your career. For others of you, especially those of you in your teens, it could be more on your social life as well with this energy. Superiors tend to look favorably upon you at work. You're likely to be more popular, and this could be like a very active week with this energy, and like you could be reconnecting with people from your past, and people could be actively seeking you out and seeing how you're doing and keeping in touch with you at this time. You are more likely to meet new people who can advance your interests or move into an influential circle. This is a great time for upward social mobility. So those of you who are in high school still, you can find that you're going to be hanging out with the popular kids at this time. And unfortunately leaving behind your silver friends. You may also be especially self-indulgent. Also, this could be receiving a substantial sum of money at this time, but often your discipline and savings is lacking, so just be careful with that if you're trying to save. Watch for a tendency towards extravagance. You're ambitious to succeed and seek to get ahead in career. An excellent time for generals and those of you who are in like the army. This is a good time for you. Success comes through your own effort, or if you're in like police. Sometimes this is also controversy. Your confidence is unusually strong now, and this is a good time to start a new business. You may be asked to take on a leadership role in some matter. This could be even with home, because the 10th house also deals with father at this time. So you could be being the matriarch or the patriarch of your family, but taking care of other people, or the same responsibilities your father had, you could be taking on those responsibilities as well. Or this could be the children taking care of the adults, at this time. Tuesday, communications with others can contain hidden messages, or intuitively that something is wrong and they don't want to talk about it. Your neighbors or relatives may be keeping you out of the loop on some issues or something that is going on at this time. I feel at this time, be careful with making phone calls at work, or you need to be careful what you write at this time to other people. Text messages, or what you say at this time, or what you email. Be careful, because other people, not just the person that you are sending the message to, let's say you send a text message to a friend and they're baiting you into some kind of gossip at this time, and it's like your conversation is being watched. So those of you who have like those prison inmate thingies, be careful what you say, because your messages are being watched at this time, or your partner is sharing your pictures and your messages to other people at this time as well. So I would be careful with that. For others of you, be careful with other people baiting you into gossip at this time, because they're sharing your text messages to other people with this energy. So your messages are not safe at this time. And even at work, I would be careful with any phone calls. If you use the office phone or office email address, know that they're looking at your stuff at this time. Or they could be watching your social media page and the memes that you post about work, and then you could hear something about it later on this week. So be careful with that. This is a great time to do research if you have to. This is a great time for problem solving, or if somebody's lying to you, you tend to get to the bottom of things with this energy, or somebody trying to get their money back from you, you tend to get to the bottom of things to prove them wrong. This is is a great time for a greater need of persuasion and secrecy. Communications tend to be serious, and what you say often carries a lot of weight with grave consequences. Brainwashing and mental power struggles are common at this time, so be careful with toxic relationships. You may receive an invitation to travel abroad. This could be for work with this energy, or traveling to a different state because they don't have that many employees, or you're a specific, or this could be like your office is a specific office and they need you somewhere else in the company and it's in a different state kind of situation. So you may be going there to help out. I feel also with this energy, this is an excellent time to take a vacation. Business trips tend to be both mixed with business and pleasure. Legal matters tend to work out favorably. You're probably in a very sociable mood and your popularity is likely to increase. You probably have more fun now, and also your routine can be changing as well. So you appreciate the change of pace and routine. You can be idealizing your relationships. You can be ignoring the red flags in long distance partnerships. So be careful. All is not what it seems. This person could be, leading you on. If you're dealing with like prison inmates and you're in a different state and they're in a different state, I would check their call log, because it might not be only you that they're talking to at this time, but other women or men. So then on the first, get out of your head and stay in your present, because you can be obsessed of things that are out of your control or overthinking a situation. You can be crushing on someone at this time. You may not have any patience for other people in your life, or I feel for some of you here that this could be that people rushing you into things that you don't want to do, or just rushing you in general, and you're going to make a lot of mistakes at this time. So take your time, and if they have a problem with you rushing, then they can complain about it to like those in authority. The North Node in Taurus in your 11th house is forming a kite energy at this time at 7 degrees, meaning that some of you may actually have this now in your 10th house. So check out Astro Theme to find out where the North Node is in your natal chart, because some of you may have this in your 10th house now. So you can be more about leadership positions at this time, or friendships with this energy. A great time for career growth. Teamwork makes the dream work at this time. I feel like those of you who are late bloomers, this could be a time where you could be learning how to make friends, how to fit in with other people. So this could be a great time for a confidence boost with your social life, and you can find yourself participating more in other people's lives at this time and having a good time making friends. Just make sure that you're more about your financial situation and putting yourself first, rather than putting these relationships on a pedestal and being invested in them financially, because they'll cost you later on, is what the North Node in the 11th house means. March 2nd at 5:52 p.m. Mercury enters Pisces, and stay tuned for that during the weekend. I will have the monthly horoscopes up. I know, early. Oh my God. So Mercury in Pisces doesn't do well here. It's actually a detriment. So this could be more about your social life. Not the easiest time for working and seeing things all the way through. You can be transferring to another store or traveling for work this week, because they need people to work in certain places in the company in different states or countries. This can be getting paid to go back to school and extensive job training in a different state for some of you. Friends could be more of source of entertainment, and you can be focusing on them. So you may not be getting anything done for some of you. Watch your spending. Those of you in school, you can start failing. So be careful, because your friends, even though they spend time with you, they're taking time out to study too. Mercury in your 9th house is forming a T-square with the 5th, 9th, and 11th house. This is struggles with friendships, or even your relationships, long distance relationships, or people who don't live at the home. You can expect them to behave some kind of way at this time, or you could expect to have certain amount of, you be questioning their loyalty towards you during this time period with this energy, okay? Or you may not like what they say or how they speak to you. You may not like what other family members have to say to you at this time, and automatically you feel the need to distance yourself or even disown them at this time, because they're not doing what you want them to do at this time. The lesson is to learn to treat others how you want to be treated, and you need to learn also forgiveness. You need to learn that, that even though you two don't agree on things, but you two love each other anyways. It's kind of like you got to picture like you two have like two veils hitting each other, right? And let's say the veils are negative energy. But then behind the veil, you two really love each other. So you got to look past on that veil of opinions and just love each other. You know, it's okay if we have different perspective or opinions, but still at the end of the day, love each other, because that's what we're here to do, is for forgiveness and to love each other and to accept each other's opinions. That's why we have this part of ego that kind of goes, I don't like that, and we're so judgy, because that's the veil that we hold. And then when you sit there and you let go of that veil of judgment, let go of that veil of ego, then you're able to love that person for who and what they are, and you're able to forgive a lot more easier, because you just see that you love that person. So it doesn't really matter what this person says. It's okay, you guys don't agree. You know, that's the whole point of being different. That's the whole point of being individuals, is to not be the same and have different perspectives. Sometimes somebody else's perspective is supposed to help you change your mind or help you look at things a little bit differently. Maybe it's the wrong messenger or the wrong time, or you're going through it or whatever, and you can't see what the other person is saying at this time. So it's fine, because you have to go. Eventually what's going to happen, you will go, maybe not today, tomorrow, whatever, but eventually you will go through that same experience that other person have, and then you'll understand where that person is coming from. Okay, so try to be about bigger picture at this time. Forgive. You know, everybody's entitled to their opinion. You know, it's like buttholes. Everybody has a butthole, okay? Also, you could be reconnecting with people from your past at this time, and they want to rehash the past with you because maybe they're not over it. Maybe the way you guys left off was a little bit like, you know, so they want to reconnect with you and make things right with you at this time. For some of you, they could be friend requesting you with this energy, but it looks like to the other person that you want to play games, because you're not like, it's like they friend request you and then you just leave it there. And it's like, what the hell? Like, you know, and you know what? When I got hacked, I like friend requested everybody on my ex Facebook, and it kind of sucked because nobody friend requested me back. So it made me feel some kind of damn way. And I even had a conversation with my friend, hey Lily, about it, and she didn't even know because she had some kind of like blockage on it as well. But you know, so you know, just know that you know people read into that type of stuff. Even though me and you talked about it and stuff like that, and we're cool and I love you, but you know, I'm just saying, but like looking, that person that's friend requesting you is kind of like looking at it like, oh, you feeling some kind of damn way about me as well, even though you want them to message you and say something, you know, but you know, maybe they just want to see if you will message them back or accept their friend request. So there's a lot of misunderstandings here when it comes to that damn friend request and that damn follow. Okay, for others of you, I feel like certain relationships that are coming back into your life also are coming with strings attached at this time. So it's up to you what you want to do with that energy here as well. Then on the 3rd, a lot of beautiful energy here. Change is happening. Beautiful earth trine, so this is a beautiful time for conversations with other people. There's a positive time for communications. For some of you, it's going to be a situation with the social occasions, and people are going to try to invite you back into the fold, but at the same time there are other people that you don't want to socialize with in that fold and you don't necessarily like. So it's kind of like you going into a pool of cold ass water. You know, when the pool is like freezing damn cold and you wear a bikini, or you just, you know, and then the only thing you can stick in is like your big toe, and it's like, I ain't going in that water, you know? So it's kind of like that. You don't want to go in that water. You don't want to, It's like, I'll kiki right here with my big toe until my big toe feels warm. Then I'll try to put my foot in the water. All right. Yeah, it's a whole process for me. It's like, I do not get in cold water. All right. And so at this time, I feel like, you know, you feeling some kind of damn way about certain people, and you don't feel like going to certain events or bumping into them or talking to them or kikiing with them as well. This could also be a situation here with like custody battles, right? And let's say like your child got like a ballet or something that they're going to, and then the daughter invites you to the ballet, or the son invites you to the ballet and says, you got to go see my ballet, you know, and you're just like, where the other parent gonna be, you know? And then they want you to sit next to each other. It's like, oh hell no. Instead you're gonna go sit all the way in the back, in the corner, in the dark, you know, or stand up against the wall in the dark. You know, and stuff like that, because you just don't want to be near the other person at this time with this energy here, so it just looks totally awkward. All right, So you could be receiving a lot of clarity about certain situations as well. For some of you, this could be a reconciliation coming up. This could be apologies at this time. For some of you, you're not ready to go there with other people with this energy. So we're still dealing with the same energies on Thursday, alrighty, so know that, but the conversation is there, but you're not willing to go deep with them. You're not willing to go dark, and they may not be willing to go dark with you too, and deep and dark like that, and then like rehash and, you know, go through all that shadow work with you. No. All right, then Vulcan is in retrograde this week in the second house of money in the sign of Leo, so you can be receiving a lot of help at this time. You can be learning new things to help you along with your career with this energy. This can be a busy time picking up, business picking up. For some of you, this is energy or starting a new creative project or learning something new to upgrade your business, like building a website or, you know, whatever latest and greatest in technology, editing program or whatever you could be learning this week. Okay, the first card I come up with is the Ace of Swords. Your perspective and outlook on life is going to be changing. This could also be business picking up as well with this energy. This could be more clarity on a situation. Trust your intuition. Your spirit guides are definitely talking to you at this time with this energy, so pay attention to your dreams. The Judgment card, I feel like you're moving on the right path. Even if you're just thinking about it, know that fate is going to intervene. You may have some premonitions about this situation, but it's going to happen regardless. If you put effort in it, regardless of whatever, fate is just going to be like, I had enough. I have no patience for you. I'm just going to make it happen. The Strength card and the great words of the great disciple Oprah Winfrey. Let your wounds be your wisdom. Okay, so pick and choose your battles at this time with other people. Again, be about bigger picture at this time. So this could be difference of opinion, and you're just so quick to just cut people loose and cut people off. And that's not what we're here for. Unless it's like a really bad situation, like you're really dealing with a manipulative person that's not going to change, that's not going to evolve, and continuously manipulate you, then yeah, cut them off, okay? But be discerning about it. And just because you two don't agree about something, about a friend or something like that, it doesn't mean like the relationship has to end. So be about bigger picture during this time period, because sometimes, you know, crabs, you take a very long time to change and transform. So this is probably just showing you where you need to change and transform and just accept certain situations, like one of the 10 commandments say, the first 10, love thy neighbor as thyself. So, you know, you have to love this person regardless of them having a different of opinions than you, okay? For others of you, somebody could be lying to you at this time, or all is not on the up and up. For others of you, you could be spying on somebody at this time with this energy and trying to learn a lot about this person as well, like where they come from, what they do, what's going on. Maybe this person is coming out of a relationship at this time as well, and you could be like trying to figure out, you know, if they're single or not at this time, because their partner says they're from a different county, and then they're from a different county. So it's kind of like, and then they're leaving like these weird ass messages. So it's kind of like, are you guys single? Are you guys like broken up? Like, what's going on here? So you could be like digging deep on that too and trying to figure out what the hell is going on. The Emperor card, I feel like this is a great time for a level of self-control, a great time for judgment with this energy, not you being judged, but just having just a greater amount of discipline and being more analytical in your way of thinking at this time, and more clarity. Maybe you're getting clarity on this situation before you go approach this person or friend request this person yourself or say something to them. For others of you, the focus on father or a man in your life that's an authority and that has power and influence, and the focus could be more towards them with this energy as well, or there could be more responsibilities at work being given to you. Blessings on to the universe to you this week. Also, there could be some telemundo here with this energy. So somebody on the internet is going to give you life this week because they're going through a lot of drama at this time, and you just like, what in the hypocrisy is going on at this time with this energy with these fools, okay? Because you just are trying to understand the situation, because the tea is mighty delicious. You know, when people start on Facebook wars, it's like, oh my God, what in the hell happened, you know? So it could be a situation like that you could be seeing. The Three of Swords, traveling coming up. You can be dealing with somebody that is very manipulative, during this time period as well. So I would be careful with that, with this energy. The Three of Wands, this could be an emotionally confusing time for some of you. So you may not know what to do about certain situations or certain people in your life. Maybe you're done playing the waiting game when it comes to like somebody romantic that you want to pursue at this time, and you're kind of scared to pursue them. But at the same time, they're looking mighty freaking single, and they most likely are, because there's a lot of breakups happening in the cards at this time. There's a lot of breakups and then like real soulmate connections happening. So, you know, sometimes you just got to trust your intuition and not overthink a situation, okay? So whatever you're playing in your head, you could be really wrong about at this time, alrighty? I feel it's a great time for business picking up. There's a turn of events coming up for you as well with this energy. Okay, the Four of Swords, you have a great level of self-control with this energy as well. For some of you, this is you just watching a situation and not really doing nothing about a situation, because I feel like even though you don't do anything about it, there's going to be a turn of events. Like fate is definitely intervening and putting you where you need to be at this time. So you could also be manifesting this situation for better or for worse. Change is happening all next week, and it's been happening for a little bit here. Okay, for better or for worse, change is change. For some of you, this could be posting up new material on your social media. This could be business growth happening for you this week as well with this energy. For some of you, this could be you wanting to be in a serious relationship at this time and done playing games with certain people, and you're just ready to settle down. So you could be letting go of a relationship and being more focused on settling down with somebody at this time, and you could start like actively dating for some of you because you're looking for a serious monogamous relationship. Don't talk about your good this week with this energy. Don't talk about what's going on. Don't talk about who you're crushing on at this time, because I feel like other people are going to talk you out of your dreams at this time. There's recognition and success. Luck is on your side, creating your own reality. This could also be getting a job at this time with this energy. The Fool card brings about new beginnings as well with this energy. A blase kind of energy going on as well. So you're very happy and very happy and bubbly. I feel also with this energy here that for some of you, you're not ready to commit to certain people at this time. You want to settle down, but also for some of you, this could be like if you're cross-watching, this person may be unable to commit. Okay, and this person could be just like really picky at this time who they allow into their life. Alrighty, I feel like for some of you here, there is impatience in like you're like so over waiting for this person to come in. Okay, that some of you may actually like pursue this relationship, friend request this person or something to make some like kind of like shaking their snow globe to get a reaction to see what they will do at this time. I do see separation with this energy, so this person can also be separated at this time from their partner, or this could be you separated from your partner, or your partner could be on some kind of business trip at this time. I feel like for some of you, this could be a confusing time for you. Focus on your good energy and not what everybody else got going on in their life at this time, because everybody is going through it on some kind of level. And you know, the grass is not always greener on the other side. So don't be like looking at somebody else's like success and whatever, because that might not be part of your journey and part of your purpose. Okay, that might be like a part of your journey for a little bit of time, but then the focus could be somewhere else. You know, it's like for me, I had my own business. I've had this business now for almost all through my 30s, like I think like 13, 12 years. And, you know, I never got jealous at the girls that wanted to grow and become shift supervisors at KFC and Taco Bell, you know, because I knew that wasn't for me because they already told me that. So I never worried about it, all right? And I just focused on my own growth. So you see, it's like you're focusing on the wrong things that are going on in your life, all right? You can't win everything in your life. You have to let other people win, okay? So know that. I feel like for some of you, this could be you not getting along with certain people at work, challenging authorities or butting heads with those in authority at this time, or this could be authority figures jealous of you and butting heads on you at this time. For others of you, be nice. I see you not being nice to a newcomer at this time. You're very judgy when it comes to new people, or not very accepting of them as well. And I know that it takes you guys a while to accept
accept other people. I'm not asking you to be friends, but I'm just saying be nice during this time period, okay? The Knight of Wands, new beginnings, new people coming into your life at this time. I feel like for some of you here that there are some things that are going to have some false starts in your life with this energy. For some of you, you could be dealing with office politics during this time period as well. I do see a job interview coming up for some of you with this energy, and it may require you to travel as well with this energy. I do feel like for some of you, your beliefs could be challenged. So this is what's making you pissed off with other people at this time. For some of you, this could be a burnout happening. For others of you, you could be bickering now with your partner and be like two married couple just like bickering back and forth, but I feel like you two love it, so whatever. Alrighty. I feel like for some of you, you may not appreciate certain people because they have a very strong personality, or to you, you consider them to be very crude in their way of speaking with this energy. So you're kind of like standoffish, but at the same time, you're intrigued by the situation. The Four of Wands, I feel like you're very happy at this time, very joyous. The Moon card, I feel like this can be an emotionally confusing time for you with this energy. For others of you, you see what you want to see during this time period. This is a great time for media and social media. For some of you, people could be reaching out to you from your past through media and social media at this time. For others of you, you may not get anything done with this energy. You could put things off to last minute because you're more about your play at this time. This can be dealing with legal documents. For some of you, you're very clever like a fox. I see a long distance relationship, or this could be an online relationship that can start as an online relationship but then end up becoming something more, okay? I feel like this person could be, writing you like a love letter or something and really opening up to you about their feelings and being vulnerable towards you during this time period. The Lovers card, a great time for contracts and negotiations with this energy as well. For some of you, I feel like, this could be a confusing time for love. I feel like for others of you, this person wants to reach out to you, but there could be like a lot of fears and anxieties going on, or this person's just overthinking it, or this could be you overthinking the situation and like getting all like worked up before it even happens, before anything goes on, so I wouldn't work yourself up. Alrighty. For others of you, I feel like there's a love triangle, so this person could be seeing other people at this time. I feel like for others of you that this person may not be reaching out to you, but kind of like stalking your page and like just like keeping to themselves and keeping at a distance, okay? The Two of Coins, I feel like it's somebody that you already know. You can be reconnecting with this person as well for some of you with this energy. The Seven of Swords, love affair happening. So there could be a triangle happening here. I feel like for some of you here, you could be secretly crushing on somebody while seeing somebody else as well. For others of you, you could be working on a top secret project at work. For others of you, you fantasize about this person, or this person fantasizes about you. For others of you, this person can also be, or this could be you applying for different jobs and not telling anybody that you're looking for a different job. The Justice card, great time for contracts and negotiations and litigations going your way at this time. For others of you, this could be marriage coming up here with this energy. The Ten of Cups, your perspective and outlook on life is going to be changing for the better. The Two of Wands, I feel like for some of you here, you're moving at this time in a direction. So this is being more connected to your purpose-driven journey at this time. The Queen of Coins, I feel for some of you benefit through the women in your life with this energy, or the women in your life could be more supportive of you when it comes to certain things that you want to do at this time. The Eight of Swords, this person is very crazy about you. They fantasize about you, or you fantasize about them. So a lot of fantasy here, like you're very much like part of their fantasy. And the Six of Coins talks of soulmates. So I feel like the universe will bring you together eventually, okay?
I love you, my fabulous crabs. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And thank you for everyone who has. Kisses.